Hey y'all, I'm back. I told y'all I was gonna go live. I told y'all I was gonna go live. So I am back, y'all. I am back. I'm here doing some readings. I'm gonna do the first 3 readings. The first 3 people to come in, I'm gonna do free readings for, and then the rest will be donation based, you guys. Donate whatever you feel. Okay, there's Super Chat, Cash App, PayPal. But I'm giving y'all a few minutes to hop in this reading because I got stuff to do. Also, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please feel free to thumbs up this live stream. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, you guys. There's so many good things in store for y'all. Hey, Aisha love. Hi, Shar. Yeah, the first 3 people, Aisha, I'm doing a list. The first 3 people I'm going to do free readings for. And then after that, everybody will need to send in a donation. Or you know what? Yeah, I'll do the first 3 people. I might do 5, but it depends on how many people hop in the chat. Because I want to be on here. I have a time restraint because I got to go do my sister's hair. I gotta braid my sister's hair. My sisters, I love them. But they can't braid worth a damn. So they be calling me to braid their hair. So my middle sister wants me to braid her hair today, so I'm gonna go braid her hair. And then my baby sister wants me to braid her hair in like a week or so. So we're gonna see how this goes. But I don't have a specific donation amount. As long as they send a donation, they drop a green heart in the chat, and then I know, okay, they'll be the next person in line after the first 3 people. Shar, if you are new here, can you please subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up button, and then go ahead and drop your question. Thank you, Aisha. Oh, I forgot to send you, hold on. Let me send you the Cash App. That way if they... Okay, so there's my Cash App. I hope that helps you guys. You're welcome. Dave is a Gemini. Intentions towards you. He's hot and cold. Sheer. Gemini men usually are hot and cold. They are. Air sign men in general can give off very fickle energy. They just do. If you've ever dated a Gemini, you know what I'm talking about. Anybody else who's ever dated a Gemini, you know what I'm talking about. Air sign men typically do give off. Unless they're like dead ass serious, like my fiance, he's an Aquarius. But sometimes they can give off very nonchalant energy. So I understand where you're coming from because it can be hard to tell. Even him, I'm an Aquarius, and he's sometimes difficult to read. So I understand how you feel. Yeah. And it's funny because we typically do tend to attract fellow air signs for some reason. You know what? He might be. He might be returning your energy. He just might be doing that. But let me pull some cards and see. If you ever dated an air sign, you know what I'm talking about. Because air signs, we really be unbothered for a lot of the time. So like if we like you, we really do like you, and we will talk about it. We tend to verbalize, our interest, but our actions sometimes don't always match the words because we're like, yeah, I really like you as a person, da-da-da. Maybe we could do this, maybe we can go here, maybe we can do that. But then we don't call you back. And so you like, does this person really even like me like that? We just be busy and we just be up here a lot of the times. So sometimes we don't realize that we're being aloof or that we're being distant or nonchalant. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times air signs are so cerebral that we be having so many things going on that a lot of times we don't realize we drafted the message and forgot to hit send, or we saw the call, but we were on another call and forgot to call you back. Like that really be what happening. That really does be the story a lot of the time. Let's see how he's feeling towards you. All right, Spirit. How does the Gemini feel, or what are his intentions towards Cher? Like, I literally have to ask him sometimes, babe, are you okay? Do you need anything? Because he's just very, like, I have to show y'all one day. I have to post a YouTube short so y'all can see my fiance's reactions, his responses to things. Like, he has a very stoic facial expression. So sometimes I don't know what he's thinking or where his mind is at. So I have to ask him. But the funny thing is, we communicate a lot. Communication is a very big thing between us. Spirits, how does the Gemini feel towards Cher? What are his intentions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, I got 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. He could be really focusing on taking care of himself right now. Like taking care of his financial situation so that he can be better equipped for the relationship with you. Because I have the 9 of Pentacles. And I have the Strength card. Yeah. He may be focusing on strengthening his own independence. Like taking care of any debts, taking care of financial obligations and things like that. So that he can show up for this connection fully. You know what I mean? And do the things for you. That he really wants to do. What are his intentions towards Cher? Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. So he plans on saying something to you maybe along those lines. Because the Knight of Swords is communication. The Knight of Swords is communication. But that's kind of like what his plan is. He wants to strengthen, he wants to strengthen the connection, but he may be very direct with you about like what he has going on. Like he may have a lot going on. This is going to sound funny. Gemini, a lot like Cancer, they tend to be surrounded by drama. Geminis tend to be surrounded by drama. Not saying that they are the drama, but they're usually surrounded by it somehow. And so he probably has a lot going on. Like he does like you, but he has a lot going on to where maybe he can't fully like give 110%. So he gives 90. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. But he may say something to you about it with that Knight of Swords. He may reach out and be like, hey, this is what I got going on. I just want to let you know. Yeah. What is this? The Sun. I have the Sun. Clarity. Providing clarity. I feel like you're going to see clearly with this Sun card that he's in and out. He shows up at random. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. He shows up at random. But I feel like you may get like a random text message from him. I don't even think he'll call you. I feel like it'll be a random text message. Hey, thinking of you. I got a lot going on. Don't. That's one of the things I do not suggest women do. Waiting around. If you know what you want, share. Then move around to somebody who's willing to give you exactly what you want. Because I also feel like with this Knight of Swords here, and now I have the King of Swords here on the bottom, that he could be playing mind games. He is a Gemini. He could be playing mind games to see how far you're willing to go for him. And nobody has time for that. Nobody has time for it. Spirit, what's the advice? Because the thing is, if he really wanted to be with you, he would, you know? If it was something that he really wanted to do, he would make it happen. Hold on. Do I have my advice cards in here? I don't think I do. Most men are very intelligent. And they know like exactly what they want when they want it. And they know what they're doing when they do it. So go on the date with the other guy. You have nothing to lose. Right. I swear, they'll be hot on your trail. They'll be hot on your trail initially when they're in pursuit of you, and then they'll get you and act like they don't know what to do about it. Spirit, what's the advice? Yep, Queen of Wands, standing in your power. Know your worth, stand in your power. That's Spirit's advice to you, Cher. And that's fine. Sometimes the person who you're currently dealing with, Aisha, yeah, it's mind games and nobody has time for that. You are a queen. This is the Queen of Wands. You see her? The Queen of Wands is fiery. She's passionate. You have a lot of passion about what it is that you want in your life and what type of partner you want in your life. And you need to uphold those passions and those ambitions. If you want to be married and you want to be settled down and you want to start a family, you have to have someone of the same mindset. You know what I mean? Somebody who's also looking in that direction. Not somebody who's unsure, who's not financially stable, who's not looking to grow with you, who's not looking to build together as a team. Somebody who's back and forth, in and out. No. Absolutely not. And the only way I can describe this, it's like, I understand, love. I understand, love. This is also another lesson. Do not ever give another man that long of time to play with you. He has 7 days to figure it out. He has 7 days to figure it out. Yep, exactly, Aisha. Cher, follow your intuition. Soon as you have that gut feeling, or you see, or you just see, and you use your discretion and common sense, you see that this person is not hitting you up like he used to. He's very in and out. He's inconsistent. Go ahead and go ahead and bow out gracefully. Okay? Spirit says, know your worth. Know what you desire and go for that. Because any other man in his right mind would be happy to have you. He would be happy to have you. Everybody doesn't deserve you. Everybody doesn't deserve access to you. Some people are around for a good time, not a long time, and that's what we as women have to learn to distinguish. Distinguish between people who are just there to have a good time. That's fine. Y'all went on a couple dates. It didn't get serious. That's okay. Move around. It's fine. It's fine. Nice talking to you, sir. I hope you have a good life. I'm trying to find my husband. I'm not going to sit here and let you block my blessings because you're unsure and you don't know and you still have 1 foot over here and you still got to work all of this out. I'm ready to move on with my life. So if you're not on board, you're going to miss this train. Okay? You're going to miss this train. Because I'm going north. Like the Underground Railroad, baby. I'm going north. I'm leaving south and I'm going north. You can stay here. So, you know, the next situation where you're dating someone, this new person, and, you know, after a couple dates, 2 or 3 dates, a month or 2 has passed, there needs to be a conversation of what's going on here. So what is the intent? When you go into dating with an intent. What are you dating for? Because sometimes people are just casually dating. They're just dating for to have a good time, to take their mind off of stress. Maybe they're in school, maybe they're a doctor and they have a lot going on and they just haven't found the one. So they're just dating for a good time. You have to kind of, pick people's brain a little bit and find out what is their thing. What is their thing? What are they dating for? Are they dating to have a good time? Are they actually ready to settle down? What are they looking for? And you have to be so sure of you that you know exactly what you're looking for and you don't take anything less than what you're looking for. That's the biggest mistake us as women make. I know because I've made that mistake. Don't tolerate anything that you're not looking for. When I buckled down and I got serious and intentional with my dating, it saved me a lot of pain. It saved me a lot of time, and I was able to quickly move on, just like this. Quickly move on. Okay, so I started talking to this person and he starts saying things that are inappropriate. He starts telling me he doesn't have transportation to do this and he can't do that. I don't want to hear what someone can't do. I want a man who can. What can you do? Can you show up? Can you contact me every day? Can you keep your phone on regularly? Do you see what I'm saying? People who can. We don't want somebody who can't. If they can't, then they're not for you, right? They're consistent, they can't be loving, they can't be kind, they can't be romantic. They're not for you. The sooner you realize it, the sooner you can move forward. The Gemini wants to come in and out. That's his problem. Let it be his problem, not yours. Let him be someone else's problem, not yours. Thank you, Aisha Love. Let him be somebody else's problem and not yours. That too, a man who can't lead. How are you going to be a provider and a leader if you can't even show up? You can't even consistently plan dates, sir. I talk to you maybe once a week. Maybe. Y'all, and maybe I'm wrong. Y'all tell me, but once a week, if we are working towards making that relationship official, I'm only talking to you once or twice a week. You really are not that interested. You can't be. You're welcome, love. Thanks for hopping in. I appreciate the follow. Y'all have 2 free spots open for readings. Anybody else has a question, go ahead and drop a pink heart in the chat. And happy Lover's Day to y'all who celebrate. Yesterday was Valentine's Day, so a day for the lovers. If you had a good time with your bae, I know I did, but to each their own. Some people don't celebrate. I do. And if you have a good partner, treat your partner. And ladies, make your man feel special. Do something for that man. If that man is doing right by you, do something for that man. Make that man feel special. Show that man love. He just says that because he doesn't have a car. Oh, y'all, it's thunder. You're welcome. Because he doesn't have a car, y'all can't make it work. So he doesn't have FaceTime? That's weird. He doesn't have FaceTime. If he doesn't have the money to where he could catch an Uber or a Lyft to come see you, or a bus to come see you, like there's options. You know what I mean? Like there's options. Well, he's the man. He should be able to come pick you up. Right? I'm sure you would help him with a little gas money or something. Like, yeah, if he picks you up, like, yeah, I'll give you some gas money or whatever since you're coming this way. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all could work it out if you wanted to. I'm a firm believer in that saying. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I do. If they wanted to, they would. Because exactly, if they wanted to, they would. Y'all could work it out. I'm sure you would give him some gas money or something like that if he wanted to work it out. That's the thing. If he wanted to work it out, that's the question. Does he really want to work it out? That's the real question. How badly does he want it? How badly does he want to work it out? You know what I mean? Somebody who really wants to work it out is going to help make it happen. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to drink my water. I didn't realize how badly I needed the water. Y'all, there's a couple spots open for free readings. The thing is, people make an effort to do the things that matter to them, right? That's just like friends. People can have a whole group of friends, right? But they choose to only make plans with one. You got 5 friends, but you choose to go out and go to restaurants and do this and do that with 1 out of 5. That's crazy. Make plans with 1 out of 5. That's crazy. Talk to regularly, maybe 1 or 2 out of the 5. Like, that's crazy. But you running around here saying, oh yeah, so and so, we friends. Are you? We barely talk. We barely see each other. Oh, that's good, Aisha. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. And girl, you know how to reach me. You know how to reach me. And I know how to reach you if I need to. I haven't really been on IG as much either. I am trying to. I've been posting a lot on this new account on my Instagram because I'm trying to increase my followers, because before I had like over 3,000 followers, and because I had to start over from scratch, I'm rebuilding slowly. So I'm posting content so my content with the hashtags can get out there. But it's a slow process. So, which I got to post something today. But yeah, like, people pick and choose what they want to do. The same thing applies in families. Like, people pick and choose what aunts and uncles and cousins they want to be around, or who they want to call, or, show up for. I'll go to this one's wedding, but I'm not going to that one's wedding. Or I'll go to this one's baby shower, but I'm not going to go to that one's baby shower. Like, people pick and choose what they want to do, and that's fine. That's fine. It is. It's very, very slow to grow. That's fine, but keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. Don't be calling me. Don't be calling me talking about some, oh, we're having a because when I had mine, where were you at? Keep that same energy. You kind of have to allow people to choose what they rather do. Let them do it. Let them do it. But you got to give them a dose of their own medicine. Like, don't come crying to me later on, and don't come asking me to be doing this, that, and the third with you when I barely even hear from you. Who are you? And it's funny because I've had guys, like, the moment that when I was in the dating game, like, even now, I had somebody that I talked to like over a year ago, like a year and a half ago. Okay. This person, y'all, the ninja sent me a text talking about some, I thought you wanted to talk, because he has a son. He's only a year or whatever. He's a baby. And he was like, I thought you wanted to see the baby. And I was like, get off of my phone. I've already clearly explained to you that I'm happily engaged and I moved on with my life. And the funny thing about this story, the guy is a Gemini. I just remembered his zodiac sign. The guy is a Gemini. Oh, y'all, he gave me hell. And the funny part about it was I talked to this man like a year before meeting my now fiance. I talked to him for the year before meeting my fiance, and it was only like 3 months, and he gave me hell. In 3 months time, he gave me 3 months of pure hell. Like, it was crazy. Hey, Chanel, welcome back, love. He gave me pure hell. And the thing about it was, he lived out of state. So even if I had engaged in a relationship with him, right, it would have been a long distance relationship, which I'm okay with that, because me and my now fiance, we had a long distance relationship. He lives like 3 hours away from, he lived at the time 3 hours away from me, but we made it work because we both were intentional about this relationship. But this other guy, the Gemini I was telling y'all about, he lived almost 5 hours away. He lived in Alabama. And he had an older son that's like 16, and then he just had a baby, which he just turned a year. And so he texts me this. I had blocked this man, y'all. Mind y'all, I blocked this man on everything. I blocked him. Y'all, I still have 2 open spots. Okay. You have a question, Chanel? Okay. But anywho, I had blocked this man on everything. I blocked him from Facebook because that's where I met him, from Facebook dating. I met him there. And we had started talking or whatever, exchanged phone numbers. And he was just on BS. He was on BS immediately. I blocked him on everything. Tell me why this man texts me from an unknown number on multiple occasions. And I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. And the way things ended, I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. I cussed him out. I gave him a nice chewing out. I basically tore him a new one because he was so rude. He was so disrespectful. He was so inconsiderate with the way that he spoke to me. I said I would never not only date someone who is that rude and disrespectful, but I wouldn't dare marry someone who is that rude and disrespectful. Like, he was just, when I tell y'all, it was a hot mess. It was a hot mess. Not only that, but you have a child. You have 2 children, sir. And you're like this. It was horrible. It was horrible. And it was always excuses why he couldn't do this and why. Like I was telling you, Cher, he couldn't do this and he couldn't do that. No one cares about what you can't do. We do not care. As a woman, we do not care about what you cannot do. We care about what can you do. How can you show up for this relationship? How can you be a provider, supporter, protector, leader? What can you do? That's the question, right? Is Aries your past life husband? Let me ask it. But I'm not going to ask, is he your past life husband? I'm going to ask that question in a different way, because tarot, the way tarot is set up, Spirit gives a message, not like, oh yeah, so-and-so was your husband. No. Are there soul contracts between you and the Aries? That's the real question. Okay? That's the real question. I thought I had that up here. Maybe not. I just got to find the right deck. Hang on. But a lot of people, here we go. Spirit, what is the soul contract between Chanel and the Aries? Chanel, are you a Cancer? But tell me why the man, a year later, I hadn't spoken to that man in over a year, texts me from an unknown number, and he's done this on multiple occasions, literally trying to start a conversation, and every single time I tell that man, sir, please leave me alone. I'm engaged. I've said it nicely. The next time I'm calling the cops because you're harassing me. And he kept harassing me, and I'm like, ugh. Pisces season is just around the corner. I'm just like, sir, find somebody else to play with, not me. Because that's what he did. The Gemini very much played with my emotions. And well, he tried to. Little did he know, after the second month of the bullshit that he was on, I started talking to other people. I just didn't tell him about it. Because I was like, if you're going to play games, I'm going to move around. I don't have time for it. I had even blocked him at one point, and he was begging me to unblock him. I'm like, why would I do that? Spirit, what's the soul contract between Chanel and the Aries? Why would I unblock you? So you can continue on with the BS? I have new beginnings to create something new. Do y'all have a child together? New beginnings. Oh, childhood wounds. This one definitely came out, like, flew out of there. Childhood wounds. is a part of the contract, the soul contract between you and the Aries. I have destruction here. I'm laughing. No, great. Free will. Okay, I see it now. There is past life energy between y'all. There's past life energy between y'all. The past life energy between you and the Aries is healing. That's number one, healing. And choosing to heal. And that's what the new beginnings, that's what that was about. Choosing to start over, choosing to heal from what you both experienced in your childhood growing up, what you guys may have seen emulated as far as relationships in your lives, could be with your parents or your guardians, people who are responsible for you guys as children. And you guys having the free will to say, you know what, I'm going to change the trajectory of my life as an adult. I'm not going to allow myself to fall into engaging in toxic relationships with people. I'm going to set boundaries. You just feel connected to him energetically. Yeah, there could be a very healing energy that he carries for you. Like, he could be very healing for you. New beginnings. And usually our souls, and I was just saying this the other day. I don't know where I was saying it. But I was telling one of my clients, nothing happens by mistake. Nothing happens by mistake. Like, our lives, we have a soul contract before we're incarnated into this realm. We have a soul contract, right? We actually choose to come in, and we choose who we're going to come in through, like our parents and stuff, because there are lessons and experiences that we have to have in those households with those family members, right? Because your mother could have been somebody else in a different life, in a different timeline, right? Just like I always tell people, I feel like my mom, and I know that, as children, you're always connected to your parents. But my mom specifically, it's weird. The connection that I have with my mom is very much soulmate-like. Like, me and my mom will think about the same thing at the exact same time. We will think about each other at the exact same time. And she may call me, or I may call her before we call each other, but we were both thinking the exact same thing. It's crazy. And we can be in different places and this happens. Or we both wake up at the exact same time. It's not coincidental. There are people who come into our lives that feel like I know this person. I feel like, and then there's people that, you just met them, but it's like you've known them before. Does that make sense? Like, you feel like you've known them your whole life. Like, it's a comfort. It's a feeling of comfort, like an ease. You don't feel fear. You don't feel anxious. You don't feel none of that. Like, you feel calm, and you feel like you've known this person your whole life. Yeah. Dreams. And sometimes our dreams can be pathways to understanding our connection that we have with that person in the 5D, in the spirit realm. Because I was explaining this earlier, as above, so below. So the things that we experience here on earth have already been decided above, right? They've already been decided above. So if you're familiar with the Bible and you are familiar with where it says in Matthew, Jesus, the Lord's Prayer, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, your kingdom come, your will be done on earth here as it is in heaven, as above, so below. So whatever happens here had already been decided up there. Always remember that. So the people that we meet, our family members, the children that we have, don't have, the people that we lose, the loved ones that go back to spirit, all of that is already pre-arranged before it actually happens. So yes, you and the Aries have some, look at this, right on the bottom of the deck, I have spiritual healing. There's some type of healing energy from this man that causes you to feel the way that you do. And then I have Akashic records. So there's some type of healing energy between the two of you that has to be worked out. And I feel like your dreams may give you clues to it. Small or subtle clues, or sometimes big clues as to who you were or who he was in another life. If you guys were connected in another lifetime and on another timeline, right? Because sometimes we jump timelines. But to really figure out what that was all about, they have things called, what they call past life regression. It's like a hypnosis type of thing where they can go in and you're under hypnosis and your subconscious will reveal what your past life was actually like. So that may be something that you want to look into to find out deeper. To find out deeper. But yes, to answer your question, there definitely is a soul contract between you and him. Y'all may have known each other in a different lifetime. He may have been another different person. Yeah. But that's crazy to think about, because I feel like this is gonna sound funny as I'm laughing. I feel like my mom may have been a man in another life. She may have been a masculine energy in another life. Definitely a man, because my mom has a very strong personality. She's very like I feel like that. She has like, my mom, if I could describe my mom, she has like a warrior type of spirit. Really? Wow. That is crazy. I mean, that's awesome, but it's like, wow, at the same time, like, wow. That's pretty cool though. That's pretty cool. And if you've met them, there was probably some unfinished business, some things that maybe didn't get worked out in the last lifetime that you have to finish out in this one. Like there could have been some type of situation that needed to be worked out and it didn't get worked out. So that's interesting. But thank you for hopping in. Anybody who's new to the channel, please make sure you guys that you hit that subscribe button, you thumbs up the live stream. I have another spot open for a free reading. If anybody has a quick question, go ahead and let me know. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely past life energy there. But people who are experienced in that field, which is not my field, hypnosis, they would definitely be able to help you with it. You're welcome. Thank you for hopping in. One more spot left, y'all. One more free spot left. Hi, Jaylee, and welcome. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button and also thumbs up the live stream if you haven't already. Sure, let's do it, General. Let's do it. I'm game. Thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome to everybody and happy Saturday, y'all. Jaylee, Spirit, what messages do you have for Jaylee? What does she need to know, Spirit? We got the Star. So Spirit's first message is, one, to be hopeful, to stay positive. If you're currently going through some hardships or just a difficult time and in general, like just stay positive. Okay. That Star card is Aquarius energy. So it's like, don't overstress and don't overthink the situation. God's got you. The situation is going to work out. Give it time, but stay positive. Think positively, right? Think in your mind that it's going to be solved. It's going to work out. Tell yourself that. Hello, Southern Girl. Welcome to my channel. That's not how this works. We have a system going. If you'd like a reading, all of my free readings, I'm currently on my last one, so the rest of the readings are donation based. If you can subscribe to the channel and thumbs up the live stream, we greatly appreciate it. And also any donation you'd like to give towards that reading for that question would be appreciated. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. There may be something, Jaylee, yeah, that has you like mentally torn up. You may be mentally torn up about it. You're not really sure about it, but Spirit's like, it's gonna work out. You know, don't stress yourself about it. Let's see. Ooh. How did this fall up? The Fool. Yeah, Spirit's like, it's time for you to take some risk. It's time for you to go ahead and do what needs to be done. There's something that maybe you have been indecisive about. You've been thinking about it. Maybe it's making a big move or a big change or investing in something. And Spirit's like, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Stop just thinking about it or talking about it. Be about it. Do it. Right? Thank you, Aisha, love. We have the King of Swords. Spirit says you do need to be strategic about whatever this thing is, Jaylee. You know whatever this thing is that you've kind of been going back and forth in your head about. Spirit's like, be strategic about it. Have a plan of action of how you're going to execute it or, you know, see it through. But Spirit's like, now is the time to either shit or get off the pot. Like, you need to make a decision. Do you want to be in this situation? Do you want to be with this person? Do you want to be at this job? Like, what are you willing to sacrifice to move forward in your life? If you want better, then you have to make decisions that are in alignment with a better situation, a better outcome. So Spirit says you are in control. We have the Emperor here. We have the Emperor here. You're in control of your future. You set the tone for how people treat you or don't treat you. You set the tone. Three of Swords. There could be some heartache or some grief. I don't know if maybe you suffered a loss of some sort or, you know, had to move or have to undergo a serious change. Because I also have the Tower here. And the Tower is about major change. It's major arcana. And it's also about pride and ego. But the Tower is also things kind of seeming like they're falling apart in order for something better to be rebuilt. Right? And then I also have the World, which is major arcana. So this could be you may having to move or relocate, move out of somewhere and move somewhere else. If this is a possibility, Spirit's like, plan with that King of Swords energy. Plan ahead. Know where you want to go. Make sure you have some money saved up. So when you leave, you're good to go. And then I have the Queen of Pentacles. Focus on your money, your finances, saving your money, being practical. That's what Spirit wants you to focus on right now. If you're a mother. Hey, Benita Bala. My free readings are closed, love. You see that Aisha posted. She's my moderator. You can send a donation of the $12.22 and you can get a reading. Okay? You use Super Chat. It doesn't matter. Cash App, PayPal, doesn't matter. All right? But drop a green heart once you've donated and we'll add you. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. This is the energy that you need to be in going forward for 2025. Jaylee. Okay? Queen of Pentacles. Focusing on your responsibilities. Clearing out old debts. Making sure, you know, your financial needs are met. You have what you need. Taking care of your health as well. That's another message. That's another message. But also not letting your pride and ego get in the way. If you need help and, you know, you have family or relatives or close friends that are supposedly there for you, don't feel bad reaching out and letting them know the situation, like what you have going on. Don't feel bad for reaching out because that's what community is for. Community is there for support. Okay? So that's what Spirit wants you to know. You're surrounded by support. You're surrounded by love. And the people around you should be able to help you with whatever it is that you need. They should be able to. And everybody may not be able to help you in the same way. Some people may be able to give a financial help, but some people it just may be a shoulder to lean on. You know what I mean? A place to stay, a warm meal. Like everybody's version of help is different, you know? And sometimes people just need to be heard or listened to. So if you need somebody to vent to, cry to, talk to, make sure you reach out. People don't know if you don't communicate. But Spirit says to stay positive because whatever it is you've been going through, whatever changes that have been very rough lately, Spirit's like, it's going to get better. Give it time. It's going to get better. I know it may not seem like it right now, but it's going to get better. All right. Thank you, Aisha, love. Benita, let us know if you sent the donation, because if not, I'm going to hop off here. Also, you guys, I have a website. You're welcome, Jaylee. Thank you for being here. If you're new to the channel, you guys, please make sure you subscribe and thumbs up this live stream. And anybody who would like to book a personal reading with me, my website is still AquarianEmpressTarot.net. I haven't changed it to All Things Aquarian yet because that domain has already been paid for. So I want to get my money's worth out of it before I switch it over. I do plan on switching it over by April, having it switched over to All Things Aquarian. And I'll make an announcement and let y'all know. But for now, y'all can book over there. I do, Aisha. I do. I got a spot for a reading. I got you. You're most welcome, Jaylee. And anybody else who's here, y'all, what was I going to ask y'all before I hop off this live stream? If y'all have any ideas for collective readings, I really enjoy doing, I do enjoy doing zodiac readings. I hadn't really gotten back into them, but I wanted to do them more along the lines of relationships because those are the most of the questions that I get anyway. So I'll probably be doing more collective love readings, but my books are open. Okay, love, I got you. I got you. Between today and tomorrow, I got you. I gotta be at work Monday. But thank you guys so much for hopping into the live stream. If you have any suggestions for readings that you'd like to see posted on my YouTube channel, you guys let me know. I'll be working on those. And until next time, love y'all and peace out.